Greetings to all of you, my dear sisters and brothers and my dear friends, and all of you, a very warm welcome from your Pastor Yeti. Streams in the Desert for today is for our good. I will read you something of, maybe you know the author. It's one of Ralph Connor's books. He tells the story of Gwen. Gwen was an undisciplined and strong wild girl, always accustomed to having her own way. One day, she had a terrible accident that crippled her for life, leading her to become even more rebellious. Once, while in a complaining mood, she was visiting by a local sky pilot or mountaineer missionary. He told her to following parable about the canyon. At first, there were no canyons, but only the vast, open prairie. One day, the master of the prairie, walking across his great grassland, asked the prairie, "Where are your flowers?" The prairie responded, "Master, I have no flower seeds." The master then spoke to the birds, and they brought seeds of every kind of flower, scattering them far and wide. Soon, the prairie bloomed with crocuses, roses, yellow buttercups, wild sunflowers, and red lilies all summer long. When the master saw the flowers, he was pleased. But he failed to see his favorites and asked the prairie, "Where are the clematis, columbines, violets, wildflowers, ferns, and the flowering scrubs?" So once again he spoke to the birds, and again they brought all the seeds and spread them far and wide. But when the master arrived, he still could not find the flowers he loved the most and asked, "Where are my sweetest flowers?" The prairie cried sorrowfully, "Oh, Master, I cannot keep the flowers. The winds sweep fiercely across me, and the sun beats down upon my breast, and they simply wither up and blow away." Then the master spoke to the lightning, and with one swift bolt, the lightning splits the prairie through its heart. The prairie reeled and groaned in agony, and for many days bitterly complained about its dark, jagged, and gaping wound. But the river poured its water through the chasm, bringing rich, dark soil with it. Once again, the birds brought seeds and scattered them in the canyon. After a long time, the rocks were adorned with soft mosses and trailing vines, and all the secluded cliffs were trapped with clematis and columbines. Giant elms raised their huge climbs high in the sunlight, while at their feet small cedars and balsam firs clustered together. Everywhere violets, anemones, and maidenhair ferns grew and bloomed until the canyon became the master's favorite place for rest, peace, and joy. Then the sky pilot said to her, "The fruit or flowers of the Spirit are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness. And some of these grow only in the canyon. Gwen softly asked, "Which are the canyon flowers?" The missionary answered, "Patience, kindness, and gentleness." Yet even though love, joy, and peace may bloom in the open spaces, the blossom is never as beautiful or the perfume as fragrant as when they are found blooming in the canyon. Gwen sat very still for quite some time, and then longingly said with trembling lips, "There are no flowers in my canyon, only jagged rocks." The missionary lovingly responded, "Someday they will bloom, dear Gwen. The Master will find them, and we will see to them too." Beloved, when you come to your canyon, remember, a very deep, interesting story. Life can bring us in a situation that can be very dramatic and change our lives forever. And with all my respect, we have to go through that process now like Gwen. Before, she was already a very wild child, and that this happened to her, damaged her life, and came in a dark place. But the story of this missionary spoke to her heart. And whatever happens in our life, we need time to grieve what is lost, and step by step making the process of healing. And you don't have to do it alone. We need each other, because between birth and passing over, there is our life, and a lot can happen in that life, as well as very happy, as well as very depressing, and much more. And let us focus always on the positive side of our life, that we will be an encouragement for those who God gave us, and looking on our own life, because never forget about yourself. This is not a selfish thought. You need to be okay. You hear me? You need to be okay. I wish you all a very wonderful weekend. And remember, there is a compassionate God who very well knows where you are. Never forget that. So you will hear me on Monday again, my dear ones. This is your Pastor Yeti. I love you guys. Bye.